You know, some PlayStation fanboys ask me, Dirt, why are you and WBG Xbox Podcast, why are you guys always crying and talking about PlayStation fanboys? Why are you guys always doing that? Listen, man, if you guys look, when I first started my channel, I was just that pro Xbox channel with pro Xbox content. My goal wasn't to be in a console war. I was just positive about Xbox at a time where there wasn't many positive Xbox channels. I was just positive. But at the end of the day, PlayStation fanboys still left comments on my videos. You Xbox is trash. Phil Spencer is trash. You guys kiss Phil Spencer ass. Yes, so I said, you know what, the hell with it. This year, I started talking that shit. And let me show you guys why. You know, there's not a lot of gaming news at the moment. I do not want to talk about another rumored Xbox acquisition or they're going to buy a publisher. I don't want to talk about that shit because we just don't know. I'm tired of all the speculating. I'm just tired of all of that shit. But I do want to talk about what I saw. First thing this morning when I logged onto Twitter, I saw a Twitter Spaces filled with PlayStation fanboys. Now, if you're not on Twitter, let me explain what a Twitter Spaces is. Twitter has this feature where you can open up a room where you're going to talk. People can join the room. People can request to speak in the room. Also, the host can kick people out if they don't like what they said or if they don't like them being there. They can kick them the hell out. So the first thing I see, the pain of Xbox gaming. Early this morning on Twitter, I say I'll be damned. Now, of course, this isn't the first time these guys have done these Twitter Spaces. They've been doing it pretty consistently over the last few weeks, and it seems like every time they're doing one, it is Xbox related. Xbox and their motivation and their lies, damage control, explaining why Game Pass is hurting developers. Halo Infinite DOA at launch. What is a hardcore gamer? Do Xbox gamers qualify anymore? So here it is. These guys, these PlayStation fanboys, talking about Xbox every day. Xbox and Xbox fanboys, right? Every day. And every one of these rooms are filled with PlayStation fanboys. There might be a couple of Xbox folks in these chats just to hear what they gotta say. I heard these guys kicked out some Xbox guys from one chat a couple weeks ago. So, the thing I want to really talk about is, I had a couple of comments last week on WBG Xbox Podcast from a PlayStation fan. He said, Dirt, why are you guys always talking shit about PlayStation fanboys, Dirt? The funny thing about that question is who it was from. It was from a guy that is a regular panel member on a PlayStation podcast that does nothing but talk about Xbox all damn day. Bro, this shit baffles me. You guys are questioning why we talk about PlayStation fanboys? You guys saw the clip at the beginning of this video. When I first started my channel, I was just that pro Xbox guy. That pro Xbox channel. I didn't want to ruffle any feathers. I didn't want to participate in the console war. I just wanted to be pro Xbox because at that time there wasn't many pro Xbox channels. That's all I wanted to be. And yet and still, I had tons of hate in the comment section. These stupid ass Xbots. Now, don't get me wrong, there was support from Xbox fans, and I appreciate that. But I still got hate from PlayStation guys. I wasn't trying to be in a console war, but I still got hate calling me an Xbox fanboy. You Xbox fans are delusional. Y'all always kissing Phil Spencer's ass. Phil Spencer has done nothing for you. Why do y'all still like him? Yes, I still got those comments, and I was a small YouTuber. I'm still a small YouTuber, but I was obviously much smaller back then, 2 or 3 years ago. I remember going on a podcast of an Xbox guy, but this dude turned to a PlayStation dude, an Xbox hater, and would routinely invite ponies to the podcast. They used to kick my damn teeth down my throat. This shit happened years ago. So here we are. The year is 2021. Things are a little different. There's a lot more shit talking going on. Last generation, it was one-sided. PlayStation guys, like I always say, kicked our teeth down our throat. Now these Xbox guys are talking. They're fighting back. They're talking their shit, including me and my podcast, WBG Xbox Podcast, and my homie, Sean786 Podcast, TTS. If you don't know what TTS means, it means Talk That Shit Podcast. So that's what we've been doing. You know, I did a video similar to this a couple weeks ago when I said you can't please everybody. You just can't please everybody. I know people look at us like, they're fanboys over there. They're console war guys. They do the console war shit. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You can look down on me. I can't be the same as everybody else. There are so many different podcasts in this community. You have an option. You can listen to some more professional guys like Iron Lords or Boomstick or Co Eastwood. Or you can listen to guys like me and WBZ Xbox Podcast that talk shit. The option is there. My channel might not be for everybody. My podcast might not be for everybody, but it could be for some people that like to hear people talk shit. The same way these PlayStation fanboys talk shit. So, this generation has been wild so far. I always say there's a new breed of Xbox guys that will fight these ponies at the drop of a hat, and that's what they've been doing. But there's still a new breed of PlayStation guys that call these Twitter spaces, have these Twitter spaces, talk about Xbox fanboys. And look, man, they can do what they want to do. That's their prerogative, right? But at the same time, don't question us while we're doing what we want to do. Don't come at me questioning me. Yo, Dirt, why are y'all talking shit about PlayStation? Boy, if you don't shut your ass up. So, being an Xbox fan is something that's real to me. I'm not one of these fake ass Xbox guys. I've seen these PlayStation guys pull up people gamer tags. Look at your gamer tag. I had an idiot on my podcast last week say, Dirt, let me see your PSN. I want to go head to head with your PSN. You dumbass, I'm an Xbox dude. So of course your PSN will be higher than mine. Maybe. Because some of these guys don't really play games like that, right? So I'm a real, genuine Xbox fan. And that's just me. My podcast is Pro Xbox. But yes, we do talk shit about PlayStation fanboys. Just like they talk shit about us. And this is not going to end. It is going to continue. So when these Twitter spaces early on a Saturday morning, early talking about Xbox, filled with ponies. Wow, unbelievable. But like I said, that's their prerogative. They can do what they want to do, just like I can do what the hell I want to do. That's it. But that's it, guys. There's not a lot of news to talk about at the moment. Hopefully some news drops soon, because it's getting kind of boring out here. It's dry in these streets. That's why I'm doing videos like this, because there's no gaming news to talk about at the moment. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.